Hey, Heritage Church family. I just wanted to take a moment to check in with you all, to say hello to your hopefully smiling faces wherever you're at right now, and to let you know about some things that are going on in the life of our church body right now. One thing to note is that yesterday we launched 30 days of prayer. For 30 days, we're going to be praying together as a church, and so I want to invite you to commit to that. You, your families, whomever you want to include in this. And to find out the prompts for those 30 days of prayer, go to our Instagram page, the Heritage Church Instagram, and it's going to be in the story highlights each day. And so check those out. And then also, speaking of Instagram, I just want to invite you to be part of that social media body and submit pictures, video, maybe even just words of encouragement that you have to Instagram, and then tag Heritage Church with those so that we can be a part of that together with everyone in that. Also, I just want to direct you again to the resource page that we have on our website. If you are in need in any way, go to that resource page on our website. If you go to the main page, heritagechurchaz.com, it's going to be right there. You can click on it and it'll take you to that resource page. So if there's anything that you need, also if there's ways that you want to help contribute to people's needs, go online. And this isn't just monetary needs or prayer and things like that, although those things are, of course, very, very important. There's some real practical stuff, too, there for parents and kids and so on. So go to that resource page. Also, there's tons of resources online so if you find something, maybe send it to us or tag us in those things, and we can help each other, encourage one another. I want to let you know that this Sunday, we're going to go live again at 10 o'clock. And it's going to be somewhat similar to last week. We want to invite you to tune in to social media. As we go live, we're going to be worshiping together. And then I have another guest coming in. I'm very excited. Her name is Danae Pierre. Danae is part of the Roosevelt Church community, and she also heads up and leads the whole Surge network of Phoenix, which is a church ministry pastors network in Phoenix. So she's doing a lot of cool work, and we're going to talk about some of these strange new opportunities, challenges that we have right now in this season, and what those are bringing up for us as people of God, and how they're causing us to rethink some things. And so I'm really excited to have her with me this Sunday to talk about those things. So again, I encourage you to tune in for that. Lastly, I want to encourage you with something. God's been putting some things on my heart. I was reading 1 Thessalonians just a couple days ago, and I love, it's a great book, but at the end, Paul just kind of fires out these really, really important exhortations to the church. And I just want to read part of that here for you, because one of the big things that God is putting on my heart right now is that in the midst of these things, we need to remember to give thanks. And so listen to what he says in 1 Thessalonians 5:14 to 18. He writes, "And we urge you, brothers and sisters, admonish the idle, encourage the faint-hearted, help the weak, be patient with them all. Give thanks in all circumstances." There are many times in life, and maybe this is one of those times for many of you, where we don't feel like giving thanks. And I'm not talking about fake thanks. I'm not talking about trying to ignore the things that are going on around us and to think happy thoughts. I'm talking about directing our attention and focus to the sovereign God who is all-powerful, who loves us and provides everything that we need. And when we give thanks, we take our eyes off of ourself and we put them on God. Not that we remove ourselves from our circumstances, but we begin to see God more clearly in the midst of our circumstances when we give thanks. So I want to join with Paul in what he wrote to the Thessalonians and saying these things to you. Give thanks in every circumstance. I encourage you to pause when I sign off here, to take just a moment with whomever's around you and begin to give thanks for the little things all the way up to the really, really big things that we have, that we've been given, not the least of which is God's presence with us and the body of believers that are surrounding us here today in this present moment. Pray when I sign off here and give thanks. I love you guys, and I do pray that God continues to fill your hearts with thanksgiving and rejoicing in the midst of all these things, all the while encouraging one another with patience. We'll see you guys next time.